All right, let's break this down because a lot of folks out there saying, hey, yo, the market's got to crash. The housing is unaffordable. And I get it. It feels like we're overdue, but feelings ain't fact. And the market really don't care about vibes. So since 2019, home values have shot up 54%. That's not hype. That's just the math. Meanwhile, income's only up 23%. And back to 2000, income's grown 40%, but home values have spiked to 197%. That's a damn canyon between what we earn and what we need to buy a roof over our heads. Now, let me break this down a little bit further. If you made $50,000 in 2019, you could afford 28% of the homes. Now, 9%. $100,000 used to get you access to half the market. Now it barely touches 1 in 5 homes. Look, this just ain't expensive. It's suffocating. And it's why people keep asking us, like, shouldn't the values drop? But here's where the logic breaks. Just because something should happen doesn't mean it will. You want to crash, you need 2 things to happen. 1, you need a flood of inventory, and 2, you need people in financial trouble who gotta sell. And we've got neither. Back in '07, we had almost 4 million homes on the market. Today, we're sitting at 1.3 million, and that's not even half. And these homeowners, they're solid. They got fixed low interest rates, they got tappable equity, they got record credit scores. I mean, nearly half of them own their homes free and clear. In other words, nobody's desperate, nobody's bailing. And this is what we call price stickiness. It means sellers aren't quick to drop their price because they don't have to. They're not behind on their payments. They're not underwater. They're just sitting tight. Now, interest rates, that's a whole nother thing. Now, during COVID, we had rates drop to 3.25% and the prices exploded. Y'all remember that. In 2022, rates went over to 7% and it dipped a little, but it wasn't a crash. It was more like a market catching its breath. So look, if you're waiting on a repeat of 2008, that script ain't playing out again. That mess was built on bad loans, too much supply, and people losing their shirts. Today, the foundation is just built different. It's stronger. The market is tight, competitive, and yes, it's frustrating if you're trying to buy on a budget, but it's not going to crash. So what are we going to do in 2025? We're going to have modest drops, maybe 1 to 2% in some markets, a flat year in others, but no free fall. So stop waiting for the bottom and start planning for the best move that you can make today. Adapt and stay smart.